What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Gibbon here today with some Warface for you. Now, this isn't going to be the best gameplay that you've ever seen in your entire life. It's actually 2 games of TDM that me and Bipolar Bear were playing, and it's literally my first 2 games on this game as a whole. Now, I've seen a couple of other YouTubers do a couple of, in inverted commas, sponsored videos for this game. Now, the game itself has been out for, what, like a good 4 years now in terms of its development, in terms of where it's going. Effectively, the long and short of it, it's a free-to-play game that you just sort of download the play pack from the internet and everything. But then, obviously, within that, there are in-game purchases and bits and pieces and stuff that you can do. There are 4 main classes that you play, which are either sniper, rifleman, engineer, or medic. And obviously, each game has their own sort of role within the gameplay that you actually do. There's a lot of different versions that you can play. There's the PvP matches that you can play in quick play and rank matches, or you can do combined efforts against AI enemies and PvE, so it's like co-op and special operations. Complete these missions, you get stuff like boosters and points and money, and you can buy certain bits and pieces, certain like currency at the same time as well, just to allow you to get certain things, so to unlock weapons. The best sort of, if I was to give it a comparison in terms of the actual game itself, now I've played quite a bit of Black Squad, so it's kind of almost like Black Squad on steroids. That's kind of the best way that I want to describe it. It's the easiest way to describe it for me anyways. Gameplay wise, it's really, really smooth. No issues with lagging and bits and pieces and stuff like that. It was actually really enjoyable to play. Had a lot of fun doing it. It was a bit hard to kind of pick it up at first. I literally suck so hard with the mouse and keyboard. It is just like ridiculously silly how much I suck with the mouse and keyboard. But you know, it is what it is. It's just one of them things. You just kind of got to get used to it and kind of got to get your head around the way that it actually works and everything. But overall, it was a lot of good fun. Literally, like I said, we just played a couple of games of TDM just to kind of try out and see what we thought. Ran pretty smooth. It runs nicely at 1080p on my PC. Refresh rate, I think Robbie was doing it at 144Hz refresh rate, and it was jittering all over the place. I did it because my monitors only refresh at 60Hz because they're just 1080p monitors, but it runs really well. There's no issues with it. Runs on ultra settings on my PC, but it was interesting because there are some fuckers of head glitches that I get taken out by a claymore there. There's some really nasty head glitches on the actual game itself. Add in with that, when you're not too familiar with kind of the maps and stuff, so you don't know where kind of the lead angles are, and you're going to see in a sec in this gameplay, I get into, it's a dirty spot where I'm sort of using a sniper rifle. It's almost like an AK sniper rifle, but it's not, and taking people out. I think I go on something like an 8 kill streak or something, so like for my second game it's not too bad. Is it a game that I would play over other games? I think if I was playing in a squad, I might do like, you know, like the demolition version or something, and playing sort of co-op games in that way. Some of the kill cams are hilarious when people get killed. It took me ages to work out how to slide as well, which is F, by the way, while you're sprinting, I think. But it's good. There's, you know, I think, like I said, I wanted to do a video on it because I'd seen other YouTubers do a couple of videos on it. I'm not trying to whore for views, but I've seen it, I've not played it. I thought, well, it's a free-to-play game, so I might as well give it a go. And it's a bit like with Paladins, where you can get free-to-play, or you go and get the Founders Edition and pay for everything. Because it's free-to-play, it doesn't limit you in terms of like the guns and bits and pieces that you can use, because if you play enough games, you can rank up, get points, unlock certain weapons, and you unlock them for a certain amount of days and bits and pieces and stuff like that. So overall, like I said, the game seemed quite enjoyable, or at least I had a lot of fun whilst I was playing it, and Robbie seemed to have quite a good time while he was playing it as well. And it's funny because it's actually made me think, like recently, obviously with the kind of like the demise of COD and the fact that like obviously everybody had big hopes for like Destiny 2 and stuff like that, and Destiny 2 just hasn't really been what everybody thought it was going to be. And I've said this before in some of my other videos, but I think a lot of people have kind of been forced to explore other games, which has opened other avenues to people, and it's just nice to see games like this doing sort of okay, and it's nice to see big YouTubers promoting these types of games, because for smaller developers, it's how they make their money. It's how they, you know, they get it out there. You need to obviously get the promotion from a big YouTuber like Wildcat or you know, or Denogler and stuff like that to put these games out there, and it's nice to see them sort of coming out to the masses and doing really well. So overall, yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I think it's a really good game. I think it's something that I don't think it's anything that I would put shitloads of time into. I think it'd be more for me as a casual game that I would play, just to have a little bit of fun, just to relax and chill out and enjoy myself. But like I said, overall, we had a really good time playing it. What I'll try and do is put a link down in the description below if you've not got it and you're interested in the game, then just jump on it and have a go and see what you think. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Worst review ever. If you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to click the like button. If you're new to the channel, please also don't forget to subscribe. This has been OG Gibbon playing Warface, and we are out of here. Peace!